All right, so with this, we are going to do an abstract design. And on this sheet, it talks about different shapes. We are not worried about having anything identifiable. We are talking about two-dimensional shapes. That is something that has width and it has height, but it does not have depth. We are also going to do a design that has value. It's all together, it's all one. But for today, what we are going to do is we are going to just make our design. And on this sheet, it talks about two different types of shapes. It talks about organic and it talks about geometric. Now, geometric is something that man makes, people make. It is a very straight line, straight edge, or precise shape. So if we are going to use something like a circle, we would probably, or draw a circle, we would use something to make a really good circle. So our eyes are up here, please. Okay? An organic shape, on the other hand, is another name for it might be free form. It's loose, it's something we would see in nature, but you would not necessarily use any type of tool to draw it. All right? So for this shape, we are going to, or for this design, we're going to use the entire paper here, and we are going to draw at least 3 organic and 3 geometric. And a word of advice here is to make them really big. In fact, I'm going to draw 3 organic and 3 geometric shapes that are so big that they run off the paper. So any idea what type of shape I am drawing right now?
Triangle.
Very good. It is running off the top. It's running to the edges. But is this organic or is it geometric?
Geometric.
Very good. You guys are on to this. Okay, so I've got, and notice that they're also overlapping. That is a good thing, because this particular design is going to be coloring in the different shapes that overlap and everything. And so when you have areas that overlap, you're already cutting them down in size. So we want some nice big shapes. All right, so I've got 2. I've got plenty of space also. I'm just trying to think what I want to do here. All right, you know what? This is, and this is one that counts as both organic and geometric in some ways. One could argue that. So I'm going to go ahead and trace a circle here. And I did say I could do more than 2 or 3. So I'm going to go ahead, because I want to have some repetition. So I'm going to go ahead and put another circle up here. Okay, so there are my 3 or more geometric shapes. Now I need to do 3 or more organic shapes. And so here, I'm going to do something again that is more freeform. I don't want to get too wild with it and have tons of little tiny areas, so I'm going to make something that looks like an amoeba. I could even do something that's like a teardrop. There's 2. I have some space over here, so I think I'll do something that runs off the paper, like that. Now at this point, I'm going to look at this and say, okay, does it look balanced, or do I have any areas that are wide open, doesn't have anything going on? As I look at that, I think overall it looks pretty good, but it's a little busier up here than it is here. So I may put one more little geometric shape down here that's running off the paper. And I think I like that. Now I can see I don't have tons and tons of things going on, but yet I have pretty much even with overlapping shapes here, overlapping shapes here, and so forth. All right, so